Hello everybody, my name is Snipe is Fun. I'm going to be bringing you guys this video here today on YouTube to give my own discussion on this upcoming Tuesday final presentation Super Smash Bros. Event that they plan on doing for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. I basically just wanted to do my quick thoughts on that, a couple days before the event goes on, to give my thoughts, predictions, what I think is going to happen there, and so on and so forth. Like, there's a lot of people talking about this right now on YouTube. And I haven't done my thoughts on it yet, which is quite surprising, even though we just got announced earlier this week that it would be happening. So I guess that's probably the reason why. But, how big a fan I am of Smash Bros. Look back at my channel. I did like 80 ideas for characters for the Smash Ballot. I did numerous stage ideas, item ideas, everything, costume ideas, like over the last year and a half for Smash Bros. And I haven't talked about this yet. Well, here it is, right here. My thoughts on the final presentation video of Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and 3DS. That announcement they announced back when they did Cloud, when they had the announcement of Cloud at the Direct, that this was going to happen. And pretty much, what are we going to really be seeing from this event, in general? First and foremost, if this is a final presentation, any and all last DLC is pretty much going to be announced here. The last costumes, the last characters, the last stages, the last everything is going to be announced at this show, at this little presentation that they're having. So, we pretty much are not going to see any more Smash information after this, besides them, going on into details when the characters are finally coming out and announced, until the next Smash Bros. Game. So this is the last new information we're going to get for a long time, basically detailing, I guess, anything to do with Smash Bros., at least in terms of new content, in terms of DLC, the final DLC for Smash Bros. Wii U 3DS. And pretty much, we're going to be getting Smash Ballot announcement stuff at the time, like who were the most popular characters during the Smash Ballot. Now, some people go on and say, who's the winner of the Smash Ballot? There's people that pretty much got the most votes, and they are technically the winners of the Smash Ballot, but I see numerous people saying it's not really to see who wins, it's just to see how many people get, said, how many characters are, mentioned or chosen or picked or named by the various, gamers and people that went on Nintendo's website or the Smash Brothers thing to actually nominate characters. There's a lot of people that say, okay, there's not really a winner, there's just characters just getting nominated, but then people also go on and say there's winners or people that get voted for most, and they're going to be the ones that get put into the DLC. I really don't know. I haven't really kept up with who exactly was the most popular and who was the most voted for and who was whatever. I had my own set of characters I voted for, like everyone else here on YouTube, everyone else on the internet, around the world. I had my own set of characters, but I did remember seeing someone post, like, who were generally the most popular and requested characters, and I see people like Shovel Knight, Shantae, K. Rool. I've seen Isaac mentioned sometimes. Andy was kind of in there. People do Banjo-Kazooie. I've seen some people mention Simon Belmont. Bomberman was mentioned a few times. I think Sceptile kind of showed up a little bit. Amazing Red. What does it say? Wonder Red. Why did I say these? I'm thinking of wrestling or something like that. And numerous characters that were, announced or thought out, or people picking them, and Inklings and stuff like that. Those were the characters that were like the most requested. I generally seen mentioned a lot. So some people posted pictures and poll results and everything. But are those the real actual results we know? Not really. We're not going to know anything until Nintendo comes out at this event and states who pretty much what the results were. I'm assuming that's what they're going to be doing. They're going to tell us the results, maybe who some of the most voted characters are for. I mean, does it mean that these characters are good? I think they're going to announce the results of the poll, like who was like the top 10 most requested characters or something. They're not going to put every character probably in, obviously, because there's like only about 3 spots left now. Is that how many spots we're going to really be getting? I don't know. I can see probably about 5, but at least we're going to know 3, and that's probably counting Cloud. But we're going to pretty much get this, because I don't think that the Smash Ballot is going to be just for what's going to happen with DLC. I think it's also going to take place in speculating for characters for future Smash Bros. Games, like Smash 5 and onwards. Like, it's going to tell like Sakurai, to Mattel, Nintendo, who are some of the most popular characters that fans demand and fans want to see in Smash Bros. We're going to see those characters, at least at higher chances, not guarantees, but higher chances, you know, alongside newer and older characters that, you know, get more speculated in the future for future Smash Bros. Games. So they'll know who we, the fans, want, or at least what general the fans want. So basically, what they're going to announce, we're going to get more costumes for Mii's, obviously, who they're going to pick. I have no flipping clue. They're seeing the most random thing when they pick. We see Chrom, we see Lloyd, we see King K. Rool, and everything pretty much picked for that. We're going to have more stages, more likely go along with the characters. I don't know if we're going to see anything outside of character stages and Mii costumes, but we have gotten DLC, I think, for small things here and there along the side, so if they have a big mode or anything really big they want to add to this game, like Sakurai wants to add to this game outside of just characters, this is the time to announce it. But I'm not going to speculate much on that because I don't know if we're going to have anything besides character stages, Mii costumes, and smaller stuff. They might decide to be like, okay, since this is the final presentation, we're going to go out big and there's going to be like a new mode or two or something added to it, or whatever, but I'm not going to talk about that because I really don't know. But let's talk about, you know, characters. I wanted to, right now, I'm going to talk about the characters I voted for and who I think the top 5 characters are, at least in my opinion, that I could see, or at least I want to see, from the Smash Ballot, or at least from future Smash Bros. Games. And then put in the comment section, I want you guys to put, like, who did you vote for and who do you think would probably be the characters that they announce? Veteran, newcomer, Nintendo characters, or third parties. I want to actually discuss this in the comment section and see, like, I want us to compare and contrast who we really want to see in Smash Bros. Because no Nintendo fans share the exact same thoughts. We are all so different. We share similar characters, and then we're so different on other things. We could agree on these characters, but then we're so different because I want these characters. No, I want these characters. And then we have, you know, if you've been on the internet the last 2-3 years for Smash Brothers news, we literally go at each other like maniacs too sometimes. Like there's been wars and like war comments back and forth between people about who they think and don't think and are going to be in the games, and then who they attack, and then they attack people for their opinions and whatnot. And then there's obviously the fans that can at least have legit conversations, legit arguments back and forth where they can agree and disagree with what people talk about. But what characters did I vote for personally for the Smash Ballot? One of the first major characters I really voted for was Simon Belmont from Castlevania. He's one of the biggest third-party characters that Nintendo has had over the years since the 80s. Castlevania used to be huge with them. Castlevania was on the NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. They had, there was the Wii and DS and 3DS. It's like, it's been really well connected with them for a while. And Simon Belmont's one of the most legendary video game characters of all time. He's not on the same level, obviously, as a Mario or a Mega Man or Pac-Man or whatnot, but he's up there. He's like top 5, not top 5, top 10 or top 15, like of some of the most iconic video game characters in the world. And before the game even came out, Mega Man was my number one third-party character. Simon Belmont's pretty much my most wanted third-party character now. And I have more history with Mega Man. I don't really have too much history with Castlevania. I have played some Castlevania games. I like the series. I'm not as nostalgic, or it's not as nostalgic to me, but there's a lot of fans that are freaking nostalgic for it. And the reason why I really want him is because I see him fitting into the game. We have Ryu. We have Cloud now. Mega Man, Pac-Man, Sonic. We had Snake. He fits into that cast, people. The main reason why I really want him, like Mega Man was more because I really wanted he was most wanted third-party character. Now it's Simon Belmont. I voted for him. I voted for Andy from Advance Wars. Advance Wars needs a character. Famicom Wars, the Wars series has been around since the 80s. It's been around since before Fire Emblem. And we don't have a single character from it. And he's iconic, a lovable character. People ask for him. Unique new moveset. Issa Joe from Sin Punishment. He's like the new character from Sin Punishment. I really feel he's the future of the series whenever they do decide to continue Sin Punishment. Like, Saki's gotten the assist trophy role twice. Issa Joe's fresh and new and unique. I voted for Elma from Xenoblade Chronicles X. Shulk represents the original Xenoblade Chronicles, and he was also my main Nintendo character for the longest time too. Now that role is kind of filled by like Elma and Issa Joe and Andy. like a trio of characters. But you have or Elma, like the new Xenoblade Chronicles. Xenoblade Chronicles X was out in Japan like about 6 months ago, and then it just came out recently in America and Europe and whatnot. It's the big successor to one of Nintendo's biggest RPGs last generation. Like, just imagine, it's a good way of advertising a new franchise, like giving Xenoblade another character, but from Chronicles X now instead of the original. And like, imagine a scale. Like Final Smash, all the weapons Elma does. She's like the key main character outside of your avatar, which I think we need a more key character than the avatar. Like we have Robin, in a sense, for Fire Emblem. Even though I'm not saying avatar characters are, excluded just because of that, because we look at the Mii's, and then technically the Wii Fit Trainer's kind of an avatar as well. But just imagine the popularity of adding a new character. You really boost that popularity for Xenoblade Chronicles. That's the main reason why I voted. I put the reason, you keep up with the Xenoblade Chronicles representation. I voted for Impa from Legend of Zelda because I do think Impa is like the remaining key character, excluding villains, that we don't have from Legend of Zelda. We have Link, Toon Link, Ganondorf. We have Sheik and whatnot. But we don't have any more side characters from it. We don't have any and Impa's been with the series since the beginning. Impa's been with the series since the beginning, and she made a return with Skyward Sword, and she was in Hyrule Warriors and in Link Between Worlds, and she's a key character to the plot. Just because she's not any of the Triforce holders doesn't mean anything about her not being, a worthwhile character for this. She's a big major character in the game, and all the villains are usually one-off side characters. And before we get like a Toon Zelda or a Tetra or Toon Ganondorf or anything, we might as well get Impa. And, just imagine her moves that she's, Sheikah. She can do her ninja stuff, so she can have abilities like Sheik. Then you can give her sword from Hyrule Warriors. Pretty unique, and she's the remaining popular character. Before we get doubles of Zelda or Ganondorf, we should have another unique character. I would rather have Linkle over doing a double Ganondorf or Zelda. And she's not a double Link. Remember, double crossbows would be badass. And I think I voted for 2 more characters. Corrin, I voted for Corrin. And I think even Azura from Fire Emblem Fates, Fire Emblem If. New Fire Emblem, cool new characters. A main female character that's not a double cross of Marth, like Lucina, like Aqua is the main songstress, lance wielding character. It'd be something new. I know we have 5 Fire Emblem characters so far, but if not for this one, we haven't. It's I voted for it at least to show the popularity of such a character for Smash 5 or something. Just a new moveset, a unique female character that's not a double, a male-female costume like Robin or Marth clone like Lucina. And then Corrin's a new avatar character, male-female, could transform into a dragon, does different stuff. Isn't magic-oriented like Robin is. Can be very unique and different. And I do think the last character I voted for, I voted for Shantae, and I do think she's an indie character that's really popular, really well demanded. She's had 4 games with Nintendo. She's really connected with Nintendo. Not nothing against Shovel Knight. I do think he deserves it too. He's really gotten popular. But Shantae, I think, deserves it more because of how much more representation she has with Nintendo, how much more unique and interesting her moveset would be. Pirate stuff, using the pirate hat, cannonball, being using her genie abilities, transforming into the monkey and whatnot, whipping her hair, genie magic and stuff like that. She'd be very, very unique, very, very different. And I think that's the main character I voted for. At least I advocated for. I don't know if I voted for every single one of them, but I do think I advocated for every single one of them at least. I do know I voted for Simon Belmont, Issa Joe, Andy, Impa, and Elma, Corin, Aqua, and Shantae. I think were more extra additions like after that. But that's basically the characters I voted for. Put in the comment section what you guys voted for too. Like I mentioned before, I want to see who you guys voted for yourselves. And as for my top 5 characters, I'm hoping it is. It's a personal list. It's not really so much of a realistic list. I'll do a realistic list after. But like top 5, 1 would be Simon Belmont, 2 would be Andy, 3 Elma, 4 Impa, and then 5 would be Cora and Aqua, kind of tied. Shantae would be the back one as well as Issa Joe. As for a realistic top 5 of who I think that any new characters after Cloud Strife will obviously be, I think number 1's probably Shovel Knight. 2 would probably be Shantae. 3 King K. Rool. 4. This one gets a little tough. I do think Inkling stand a really good chance. That's what 4 there. And then 5 would be someone like Banjo-Kazooie or who else is really voted for on the list? Isaac maybe. He's not really super voted for though, but I think maybe he's like a runner-up choice more. So maybe I think of an extra number 5. He'd be runner-up. Who else? I really don't know. I'm trying to think of someone else that would take that 5th spot for a top, more realistic list. Give me a second here. And then probably have to go with someone like, I think it's a Banjo-Kazooie, right? Yeah. So basically, 1 would be Shovel Knight, 2 Shantae, 3 King K. Rool, 4 Inklings, 5 Banjo-Kazooie. Because there's so much freaking demand for all 5 of those characters. So yeah, that's basically my general thoughts. Now, will any of that be even freaking close to what they even have at the presentation? I have no clue. But it's always good to speculate. I mean, I love it's just so fun speculating Smash Ballot sometimes, whether it's the DLC now or when a game's coming out. Speculating stages, speculating characters, speculating whatever. Now, quickly before I'm done with this video, I don't know how long I've done it for. Stage-wise, any of those characters that are mentioned, most of the characters that are mentioned are going to get stages, and if Inklings aren't even in the game, they're probably going to get a stage. And some of those characters that like anyone that's put in is going to get a stage for their character, and then any little assistance like bringing back Saffron City, bringing back Pokefloats, bringing back the Big Blue from Melee would be really cool. One more stage. That's about it. That's my thoughts. So we're going to see on Tuesday with the Smash final presentation for any results on the Smash Ballot. Newer characters outside of just Cloud, who won the ballot, or who at least the top 5, top 10 characters of the ballot were. Will they all be put in? Probably not, but they'll probably be considered for the next game. Like stages, costumes, which is going to piss people off, quite frankly, I'm sure. And anything else, like any special modes. Like, it's going to be all the big final content that's going to lead us into 2016. So we're not going to see any more stuff next year, except for them probably announcing stuff that they're announcing here, like showing the stuff off. So that's about it. My name is Sniping is Fun. Hope you guys like this video. Put in the comment section what you guys said. Who did you vote for, and who do you think, both your own personal top 10 and more realistic personal top 5 and realistic top 5, like what do you think the 2, 3, 4, whatever characters, at least the top choices for said characters that they're going to announce for future DLC for Smash Wii U 3DS are going to be, and have fun in the discussions, and we're going to have a few days to discuss it. I'll see you later. Peace and trap if you want to. Have a lovely day.